Hello and welcome back to another casual night chit chat show. Now, before we begin, a little bit housekeeping. I am a little bit under the weather. I have an annoying headache. It is not a bad headache, nor a migraine. Yeah, no, it's just annoying because it pains a little when I want to think of something. But then again, when I go hyper focus, then things are a little bit more mellow. I don't know how to put it. It's annoying. Yeah. I still no, this is not a typical headache, that's for sure. Okay, anyway, the show will still go on, just that it's a little bit slower, a little bit more mellow, but we got a lot of things we want to go around, so bear with me a little bit. So that's the first housekeeping. Number two, I'm trying to, okay, dollars is launched, great. And we're gonna do a lot. Okay, so this is the part where I have to make a decision again. I think I like to make decision live because it's on record. And I realized I did not do something. I did not update my Discord, what do you call this? The game log for last Tuesday's stream. And okay, luckily it was a little bit more simpler, the task. I did not add on any task at all, but I did say I want to get at least something done today. But with this small little annoying headache, yeah, things are going nowhere. Nowhere at all. And no, if you ask me, I really don't like it. I really don't. Okay, so with that being said, yes, Brawlers is on. Fantastic. Now we can switch over to the other screen. And at the same time, so last Tuesday, all right, so I want to write this down on Discord while I'm trying to say a little bit. So we have some general chat I did not read. There we go. And yeah, first and foremost is all right. So devlog 15, yeah, 15. I didn't do any entry. So what we did a lot was to make sure our raid adventure is, how I put it this way, it's working along side by side with the single player, which means it's not supposed to be broken. All right, every time I swap over, this is I one of the big thing I would say is not a good way to do it, but it's for me to keep track of the game, because if I upgrade something on a single player side, it should reflect at least a little bit on the multiplayer side per se. Yeah, that's it. That's one of the things. And at the same time, if I did something on the multiplayer side, it should get carried over to the single player side, because that's whatever feature I have on the multiplayer, the single player should have it. However, things that is available on single player, it might, all right, might be available on the multiplayer side. That's it. Okay, just to make things a little bit simpler. So that's that, and let's move on to a little bit of programming since we don't have people here. Oof. All right. So last week, what we did was we have already rolled out the build for the single player, the combat to here. We make sure everything is running fine. So let me get this up. The task of the day. All right. So unfortunately, I might not be able to get this up for next week because I want to get some what do you call this? Some of the features up and running before season 1. And I really want to get that up and running. But first we have to rebuild the whole entire raid adventure. So now if you look at this guy, it's jittering. Yeah, I don't like it. One of the big thing is because what do you call this? Because of the rotation script. Yeah, that's not cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a slight little tweak on that thing. Hopefully it fixes a lot of it. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. I might be wrong though. All right, so code roll in. And number two, we need the boss attack. Okay, so I'm gonna explain a little bit. So I'm gonna bring up the Discord because that's where I get the what do you call this? One of the changes that I want to introduce. Okay, so there we go, devlog 15. I want to type something, but I don't have anything. Okay, so if you guys remember this thing, okay, AIU, so you have ABC, so this is skill. Now, the skill is gonna be a single player, I won't say exclusive, but the single player has a little bit more options for you to play around. The Twitch version, the multiplayer version, will have a simpler mechanic. Same thing, there will be a bar charging up, but it will not be available for the viewers to see. But when the bar is full, which means you can execute a special, and there will be an exclamation mark on your character. If you pay attention to the stream, you can type a command, and boom, done. Simple as that. If you don't, then proceed as normal. So this is basically a bonus for people who, I wouldn't say pay attention to the stream, but if you caught it on stream, you can, if you execute the move, ta-da, bonus point. So that's one. And so that's the thing that I want to put out first. But before we go to that part, I need to make sure the whole entire thing is running. Oh yeah, it's still not going good. Okay, so that is not a big deal right now. The biggest deal right now I have is the boss supposed to attack. Now I did change the boss HP to be extra inflated. Previously I set around like 20 HP and stuff. So this round, no. So I'm going to explain a little bit on the new season 1 game mechanic. So we're going to swap a different way of doing, because I realized there's not enough action on screen if the boss died too fast, and that's it, right? So we want the boss to be on screen at least for a good 5 minutes fight. It might be longer, but it should not go shorter. And at the same time, I need to readjust and rebuild the scoring system in a way. So that's that. All right. So with that, I need to figure out why am I rotating so badly, because I have no idea. Yeah. No, look at that. This guy keep jitter. I don't like this. I really don't like this. This is jittering way too much for my liking. So we're gonna just replay again, and I need to get some script out because I did type a little bit of script to not say to showcase certain things, but to detect, because I'm rewriting the boss script. Okay, this is one thing I will say. I'm rewriting the boss script for this. Unfortunately, it needs a whole entire rewrite. Okay, so before we do anything, yep, there we go. Okay, good. Script portion is up and running. That's great. And nothing on brawlers. And then we want to make sure this is, yeah, okay, cool. Select my guy. Now there's supposed to be a blue color sphere, and that blue color sphere is the detection range for my character, for this character to be precise. So we want to make sure that happens, and at the same time I need to rework. See, the more I try to review the work that I've made, the more I need to rewrite. Because this is supposed to be in two hands, right? Left and right hand. But first thing first, let's fix this, because previously the boss can attack. We need to bring that back. Okay, so so this is the new boss script. I'm calling it boss v2. So let's check surrounding, raycast. Okay, so get hits. Okay, detection range. Okay, so all the goodness is here. This is the main detection for the boss. So I need to make sure this guy is available. Detection range supposed to be 2. I'm gonna stop this for now. Gonna go in, grab the boss out. And if today is a cold day or a slow day, you know what? We're gonna play at least one other game before the stream ends. And I'm thinking maybe I'll just do a Monster Hunter. Or maybe I can play. You know what? There's plenty of games I can play. That's the fun bit. But you know what? I'm gonna play Monster Hunter. Yeah. Okay. So boss is out. If I select the boss, no. No. Okay, what's wrong with the script? Yeah, nothing is here. Okay, let's get it. Check surrounding. Okay, make sure I have boss V2 as well. Okay, boss V2 detection range is 2. Okay, so I've all the needed stuff in here. So check surrounding. Okay, so it says get hits because I don't care about the get hits. I care about this right now. Draw sphere. This object transform position detection range. Yeah. Why? Why is this not working? Yeah, that's no fun. Is it too small? No, right? Or did I? No. I can't find the sphere. It's supposed to be here. Ah, wow, wow. It's supposed to be there because the yellow sphere is using the same exact thing, and maybe that's the reason why. Maybe. Is it? I'm curious. I'm curious right now. I'm curious. Okay. Anyway, not gonna still need it though. Okay, it says this. Yeah, it says this. No, this is copy paste script. This is exactly. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put slightly a bit larger, right? I'm gonna put at least 5F float. 5. 5 should be large enough. And then what we want to do is we want to do player detected. So it has its own detection system. I'm gonna copy paste. Check surrounding. Copy this. Put here. Player detected. And then we're gonna go all the way to hit check player detected. Okay. Yeah, that's all I need for now. Okay, so when it checks, it definitely will not check self collider. That means I have to remove myself from the script. That's not from the script. All right, so let it compile a little bit. And let's see. What do I? No, baby steps. I can't run. I actually have a few things, a few cool ideas I want to introduce to you guys for seasons 1, but I don't think I got enough time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a half season, so season 1 and season 1.5. Yeah. Oh, oopsie. Oopsie. Okay, okay. I totally forgot to turn off my Unity, but you know what? I'll just leave it be. I'll just leave it be for sure. Okay. Do this. All right. So we saw blue. Yes, this is what I want. Okay. Oh, oh. You know what? It was too big. Oh, that makes no sense though. Is it too big? Okay, so we're gonna remove this. Is it? All right. Let's double check because it's. You know what? I'm not gonna talk too much because this is literally what happened last week. So I think I'm gonna put that on the development log. I wasted half an hour dancing around off stream. This is mainly off stream, just to find out that it's because of one script. It's no, because I missed out one word or something like that. It just misses out everything. So there we go. 0.5. Okay, cool. Just a little bit. So this is gonna be 7. Yeah, anything within. Wow. So 2 was too much. Huh. what are the odds, right? Okay, so anything within this radius, 0.6. Okay. Not too far because it's slam. It's not gonna be a lot. What I want to do is because there will be an AOE attack and there will be an both of the attacks are AOE to begin with. So one will be a normal boss attack, which is a frontal AOE. Another one would be a literally area attack, right? It will do a slam. So one is front slam, another one is just like jump slam. So we got at least one extra animation to do. All right, 6.5. Let's do it. 6.5. So I'm gonna put this in here. 0.65. Yes, get it out. Save. Okay, so once we have that, next what we want to do is we will always check our surrounding, and we want to make sure we are not detecting ourselves. So I'm gonna grab oh wow, I damn to grab the whole entire set self collider. Okay, so oh my goodness, really I have to switch to the other overlay. Okay, fine, different overlay, so you won't get all those weird pesky stuff in the middle. All right, sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna put a spawn bot. Now when the bot is in, it should detect. Problem is, it's not detecting. However, the bot is detecting, right? The bot is detecting. So this guy's detecting. Oh, you know what? This thing is getting annoying. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna I'm gonna turn it off. I just don't like it. So the script is here. Are you looking at the correct script? Yeah, no, it's correct. But why is it not changing? I just realized that too. Oh my goodness. I just realized that. Wow, no. Let me adjust that. Because even though I switch the script, it doesn't. Okay, there we go. Scroll. Yes. Alright. So it's because of this script over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cancel it out. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything. It's supposed to rotate. Yeah. Okay, cool, sweet. Maybe the rotation is too fast, but I will double check on the script next round. Not a deal breaker, but it's kind of a little bit deal breaker for me. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to detect player, and to do so, it's down here. All right. Collider, game object, player hit manager. So it's supposed to find a player hit manager. This is kind of correct-ish. So player hit manager. Oh, let me get a guy out. Bloop. Okay, so here we go. Select the boss. The boss is detecting two player hit manager, which is me and this guy itself. So no. So I don't want. So I want to remove myself from the hit manager so that when I attack, I don't attack myself. So I'm gonna go down here and play hit manager. There we go. Boop. You know what? I'm getting tired with this. Oh my goodness. All right, you go here and you go here. Swap. All right. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so we push out. Boss should. Yeah, got it. Okay, sweet. Okay, so once we manage to detect, okay, so check surrounding. Once we get hit manager, then we can start to attack. Now, how do we attack? We're gonna go through some of the older script that I use. Is that Okay, so the player version. So player version, once it gets detected, target check, and then you go through a target check, and target check will see something. But this is for detected, target check, hit manager, NPC, and then we can attack from this little script over here. So once we go through everything, we will delete everything here. I want to keep it as clean as possible from the boss. Now the boss version, this is my old boss script. So once it detect, and then player detected, there's supposed to be one word over here. There we go. If we have one player in the group, we will perform an attack. Now, one small little thing is that this guy, unfortunately, I really need the I really need the rotation to work. If the rotation doesn't work, this whole thing is gonna be slightly broken. I don't like it. But for the sake of season 1, I have to do this. I have to do this. Okay. Player detect. No, this is boss detection. Player detected. Yeah. Okay, and then this is boss attack sequence. To make it nicer and cleaner, I'm gonna put a header. This is detection. Okay, and then this is attack. Okay, now there is also one small little thing, and that is the problem is there is no knockback. I need a knockback system. Not cool, yo. Not cool. Okay. Perhaps I need to rewrite the AI. Okay, this is the part I don't like it. Am I too deep into rewriting AIs? Because there is another way to write, a much more simpler way. Because this one is a little bit more, I wouldn't say complex, but it is a different way of writing. This one is using the Unity AI stuff. So that's one. I'm still thinking, should I? Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of too deep in this right now to rewrite the AI. Truth to be told, I am kind of deep. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do is like the script. We're gonna still rewrite. Gonna write this. All right. So attack sequence is true, which means we can attack. So instead of doing attack sequence, it's just a status flag. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this whole entire stuff over here, and then we're gonna put it in here because this thing rewrite needed rewrite needed not back effect require require not back effects and AI rotation hack. You know, I'm gonna call it a hack hang rather than a fix. Yeah. Hey there, Victor. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Not a big deal. Like I said, if it's a slow day, that's cool. If it's a normal day, that's also cool. Like, and to top it off, it is Easter. No, it's Good Friday tomorrow for those who celebrate, and for okay, not everywhere has a holiday tomorrow. I know Canada has it. I'm sure US should have it as well, I think. Yeah, like I said, it's alright. It's alright. And for those who celebrate, happy Easter. Also, something is gonna happen tomorrow. Okay. While I copy paste, copy pasta. So we need attack counter. lock to attack. Yeah, we don't need this guy anymore because we're gonna go for attack sequence. Hit animation, playing attack animation. Yes, this is what we need. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna not do this first. We're gonna copy attack counter. And attack counter, where are you? Attack counter. So we're in sequence, counter. And once you're on counter, then we need to check whether it's in hit animation or playing attack animation. Now this is very straightforward because our AI script, or the AI script that I've wrote, there is a detection. Let's go all the way somewhere around, rotate to target. Oh, I have a rotate to target, so I hit turn. Why do I have a rotate to target here? Hit turn? Huh. I don't know where I put that thing. Okay. Fix update. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put here first. I'm gonna put here first. I'm gonna put that first because it feels something. Oh no, where am I? Where was I? I'm not supposed to look at that script. Random point, check for front of AI, target check. Where is my disable move pos? Oh, wow, it's not here. Oh, dumb. It's under player avatar manager. It's under. All right, stagger. Yes. Here. So hit, cancel attack. So if I got hit, I will cancel the attack. So everything is done under the player avatar manager. Now, because if it's boss, we need to supply, not to say supply, but we need this up. So if it's not on stun cancel and hit cancel, so we want to have this two words over here. And we're gonna put in here. Okay, so if it's not stun and hit cancel, we will do this attack. Now, instead of doing this, we also need to put in here as well. Because if it's stun or hit cancel, the counter should stop. And that's it. And because of that, we don't need you anymore. We can copy all this thing. And we can just put it here. Boop. Ta-da! Ta-da indeed. Okay, so with that, all I need to do is I just need to add in an extra script over here. So this is gonna be the player avatar manager. Grab this whole guy up here. And we put on the boss. So public. Boop, boop. All right, ta-da, done. Done. So from here, now we can read on to this guy. Okay, that's it. Because we are mainly reading off from this script in order to perform an attack. 1 times. Huh. Why did I do this way of writing? No, just plus equals time delta time. I don't know why I put the 1 over there. Okay, so when counter, maybe? No, after 6, then you will do an attack. So doesn't matter what we do already because it will do this. Now the only difference is we might, I just realized something though. Oh, no, not a big deal, Play avatar manager, AI simple roam, done. Not a big deal because during... Okay, only stun cancel. Hit cancel will not do anything. Only stun cancel. I just realized something. Only stun cancel. AI, no, here. So when we get stun cancel, unless we are dead, do we need hit cancel? The boss should not change animation when we get hit, but the problem here is when boss KO. All right, so we're gonna save this first. We're gonna save this logic. Only stun, only during stun cancel. Because stun is stagger, I want to introduce a new game mechanic as well. And with that, when the boss is attacking, you still can attack. Yeah. All right, let's put it this way. Unless the boss is dead, so that's why I want to check the animator. Okay, so let's go to the animator. I'm gonna put this aside here. Okay, so got hit, attack hands, boss attack. Yeah, okay, so boss attack, doesn't matter what the boss do. If it's KO, it's yeah, it will go KO. So that's right. Now instead of doing this way, this is a very janky way to do it. Edit this guy a bit. Okay, this is a very janky way of doing it, but the condition is boss KO is a trigger. So when the moment trigger, it just instantly KO. KO. Okay, you know what? I think that's it. That's it. This is how it's supposed to be. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're gonna press play, and the boss should attack. Spawned. Yeah, so see, this when this guy is overshot, it will not hit anything, and that's the reason why I really need to fix this. So put it here. Yeah, got hit. Now the boss. Okay, the boss has melee detection, but it's not counter. It's not count. Yeah, the counter is not going up. Why? Because it is a float. No. Why? Yeah, you're in that attack sequence. Oh. Stupid. I've forgotten one crucial thing. I forgot to do this. I forgot to assign the script, the AI script to the boss attack. So dumb. All right, cool, great. Spawn bots. All right, so if I click my, yeah, it's attacking. It's attacking. All right, there we go. Skadoosh. And yes, so stun, it will off. It will turn off. Okay, now the problem is that if select the avatar, I want to check a few things. Okay, so it's now stuck to this location. This part is, if I go back to the script, so when we get interrupted, no, it still says attack. It's still supposed to. Okay, gotcha. You know why? Because it's a trigger, so it's no longer triggering in this aspect. So in this case, I'm just gonna make sure the exit time 0. In this case, we have a exit time 0. Boss attack exit time 0 as well. Okay, make sure we got that. Yeah, okay, cool, sweet. Animation is kind of fixed-ish, and we need to add one small little thing. Every time we do a successful attack counter 0. We need to reset. Okay, sweet. So with that, done. Done. All right, so we're gonna let it compile a little bit. I was checking the animation. So same thing as well. Everything should perform as always get tongue twister, right? As expected. Oh. Okay, gonna press play. Okay, can you check this, guys? Make sure I select spawn bots. Okay, now we want to double check a few things. Get hit. Dish. All right, dish. Okay, now we have another issue because now it's keep on triggering. Why you keep on triggering? I need to figure out what's happening. So maybe that's the reason why. Dish. Okay, gotcha. Saw the issue. So once it's done, we need, okay, we do need an exit time because it's a trigger. We need an exit time, so we need 0.95. Okay, done. So this is the only thing I need an exit time. Maybe that's the reason why it was wrong in the script over here. Yeah, it doesn't reset. Okay, all right, go back and spawn bots. Now this spawn bots really help a lot. It does really help a lot. Okay, push, and then counter. Okay, stun, and then okay. So now when it's off stun, oh, is that the reason why? Because I wrote my stun mechanic. I think I know why. Okay, this is just this is really on hindsight. Okay, really on hindsight because okay. For now, I'm just gonna do this. Because I'm supposed to do the stagger. And then, oh no, you know what? Still correct. Okay, no, still correct. Still correct for one reason. Okay, so stagger, then we want stun fall, stun counter, so we need to reset. Okay, the counter is after 5 seconds. Now the difference is when we hit a stun, we need not a trigger anymore. Set trigger stun. Okay, so we need set set bull. Yeah, we need a check. So we need to check whether it's receiving anything at all. Okay, while this is compiling, I'm gonna read the chat a little bit. No new chats over there. That's fine. Okay, so we need to go to animator. We need to put a new one, bull. We're gonna have a new animation as well. So for now, DZ. Oh wow, I'm adding a lot of stuff on my plate right now. So I actually got a few good tasks for when season 1 goes up. Okay. Yeah. Not to say I planned for it, but yeah. Okay. So DZ. Okay, what I need to do is I need to get DZ as well. I need to get yeah, I'm gonna get a new one. It's just a temporary. temporary DZ. Okay, so make transaction transition, and oh, default. Okay, cool. So the difference is no exit time. 0 0 turn off. 0 0 turn off. 0 0 turn off. 0 0 turn off. All right, because everything else will follow this rule, stagger. This is mainly for boss, so we need a new animation for boss, which I'm gonna write down later as well. So stagger, and stagger, and then if it's no longer stagger, false. Okay, cool. So almost, yeah, so this is the setup for the animation, just a quick little one. And then on the script, make sure, okay, so everything is controlled by the player avatar manager. That's the reason why some of the script here is no longer useful, and then I have just do a cleanup. Okay, so stun cancel, stun counter to 0. Okay, so instead of using got stun, so we're gonna go for set bool, then we're gonna type stagger, and then we need to double check. Yeah, set bool. No, that's correct. Set bool. Oh, forgotten. Play stagger. All right, there we go. Copy this, and of course we need to reset once stagger is done. So false. Okay, the difference is stun counter. Yeah, we don't care about the stun counter because as long as not red boss, yeah, red boss will trigger this guy. Okay, sweet. So this guy will work. Now the only difference is I don't want to put 5 seconds. 5 seconds is a bit too long for my liking for testing phase, but for the final game, or not say final game, for season 1, this will be slightly longer because that's where the fun comes in when you get staggered, when the boss gets staggered. Alright, gonna let it compile first. And I don't think I have enough, you know, I don't think I have enough time to play another game though. I really don't. Because the more time I commit putting on the game dev, the better. That's just how it is. Got to grind it out. Alright, spawn bots. Make sure I select my guy. Okay. Dish. Get smacked. Yeah, now this is way too close for my liking, so I need to give some space. Dish. Dish. Get hit. Dish. Okay, there we go. 1 second is way too fast. 1 second is just too fast. I'm gonna increase it. Okay, but okay, so now we got that done. I'm happy. I'm definitely happy. So we're gonna put here, we're gonna change this to 10, a little bit more obvious. Next, okay, so when we attack, now we need to trigger the attack onto the player. So if we were to click the play, no, let's go through the player. Do I have my player attack script over here? No. Let me load up. And me load up the player attack manager. Where are you? It is under simple roam, or is it attack? Oh, it is here. It is under here. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, so is attacking. Okay, we do our attack. We do everything over here. Got hit, boss KO, doesn't matter. Stagger. Okay, where is the hit? I just pass by. Cancel attack. Hit cancel. There we go. Okay, attacking. Attack module. There we go. I know the player is in a different modules. That's the reason why I need to dig it up. Attack module, where are you? There we go. Okay, so we got all this thing up and running. Attack. So attack symbol. If in attack, set trigger. So it's very basic. Very basic for my attack. But the thing is, because this whole entire chunk over here, yeah, that's the one that takes a lot. Like attacks hit, multi-obstacle check, hit targets, apply damage to targets, and then everything boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we're gonna use the same Okay, the problem is this part. We will rewrite, we will have a boss attack script. So let me do a quick little addition. Now it's getting a little bit more complex already. So all I need to do, all right, so before we end the stream or what, I just need to make sure the boss attack script is up and running. Okay, this is because the previous boss, do I want to build in here? You know what? I'm gonna build inside here. No point putting it to a different script anyway. All right, so target check. No, this is boss attack. Now the difference between this and that is I need to make sure the player, the attack manager gets called here. So we're gonna do void. This is not public. Boss attack hit. Okay, that's it. We just need to have this command. Now I need to get the animation trigger. So this the method that I'm using, this is not script based. No, it's not only script based. So it has a little bit of animation. It use animation to help trigger everything. So I already have the the boss attack stuff. So let's see. On attack, don't care. On attack, hit boss. Okay, so this is what we want. This is a old script that I did, so I'm gonna not take it away because it might still be useful for just for no BOSS v2. Yeah, okay, cool. Reference. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be used as reference. Okay, there we go. Boss v2 and then boss attack hit. So this is the only script. Dang it. I need to rewrite this part for one and only one reason. All right, remove this guy. Okay, so all this is basic player trigger. All right, everything down here is it's player based. So what we want to do is we want to have a new location. So this way, I know what I can straight away find rather than going back and forth. So this is boss animation event. All right, so only everything has to do with the boss. It's gonna be here, straight up. There we go, boss KO. So anything that's not boss related, we are not bothered. Yeah, like stun end, we don't really use stun. We don't no longer use this anymore. But stun begins, we kind of need it. Oh, we kind of need it, right? Oh no, no, no. The boss is different. So boss animation event. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. On hit animation reset. I kind of need you. Ah. Okay, I'm not gonna do too much. On attack and boss. On attack and oh wait, hold on a sec, hold on a sec. On attack and okay, yes. Sequence. Yep, anything boss related we remove. Remove this guy. Put it here. Okay, there we go. Attack animate and animation. Yeah, so we have a few things we need to do all these things. Okay, so first thing first is attack and animation. Why do I have this to begin with? No idea. Okay, on attack hit boss. So we want this guy. Slowly. I'm doing this a little bit slower. So bear with me a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna copy paste the boss side of attack. So attack. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to have an attack range. So this attack range is gonna be a fixed position for boss, only for boss. Right, boss attack. Hit clear, check for valid target. Hit check clear, check for valid targets. Copy this. Put it down here. Okay, and then hit check up. It's up here. Hit check. Okay. Put it up here. Attack seek attack. All right. Attack sequence, attack counter. Gonna put it close to each other. Attack range. Okay, so I need to copy attack range. Attack sequence, attack counter. This is gonna be like this. Attack range, and then we need attack location. Okay, so none of it's here. So what we need is transform. Attack location. Boss attack hits. So this is the fun bit. If the character is at the back of the boss, oh, you get free hits. You really get free hits. So you don't get an AoE attack. You don't get a frontal AoE attack. And that will be a big thing to navigate. How can we navigate around that, right? Positioning. So positioning kind of plays a key a little bit, but positioning doesn't really matter too much because once I solve the rotation issue, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put to here attack location dot position. Okay, transform forward. Yeah, don't care about that. Don't care about that. Okay, cool. Next part is we need to make sure hit check, get, add, and then add damage to player. Alright, cool. Done. Okay, so next what we need to do is we need to make sure the boss raid has the extra detection. So I need to double check. Dedicated raid. Yeah, okay, cool. Gonna add in one extra. Yeah, so this is gonna be the attack. Alright, now you can't see anything because I am not in the I haven't swapped the game, so swap. Okay, next is sequence. No, hit check, attack range, attack position. Now the problem is I don't see anything, so I'm oops. Gonna get a position. Put you here. So gonna put somewhere around here. Now, before we do anything, I want to check a few things, and that is I need to add one, not to say add one more script, but I just need to fine tune the script a little bit. So I'm going to copy paste. Do I have that? Yeah, we have. There we go. Copy this guy, put here, put down here. We're going to put to red. And then, yeah, I just realized because we already have one up here. Okay, so transform forward detection range, no. Okay, no, because we need to copy this attack location. Okay, and then we need attack range. That's it. That's it. Now we can check if our range is correct. Save everything, put you here, and by default, we should be able to see at least something. Now, the problem is, I just realized, yeah, this is what happened. Too many things. Okay, but at least we get to see something, right? We get to see something. That's the most important thing. Now, what I want to do next is I need to make sure animation. I need. Oh, dang it! This is not a good. Okay, because I need to get this position, and I need to put the location. Yeah, see, this is not going anywhere. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put somewhere around here. I need to disable the script. Okay, gonna show you guys. All right, save. All right, let's go. Let's test it out. Okay. Obviously, this is too big. So attack range is about 0.25. Why do I have up here? Oh, okay. Hold on a sec. No? Oh, disable doesn't really work. Okay, cool. Don't care about that part. Okay, so we need somewhere around, the attack should be somewhere around here. So we go to click this guy. And then what I want to do is pause attack. Boom. So it should. Why am I standing so far up? 0, 0, 0. There we go. Yeah, this is all right. Okay, cool. Idle, no. Boss attack. Okay, so as long we are hitting inside this line, we are good. We are good. Okay, so no, we need a bit bigger. So 0.7 0.7 is too big. 0.6 is still too big. 0.5 is just nice. So 0.5. Done. Done. Okay, so now everything should work. Everything should work when I have my player out, when I have my boss out. Spot bots. This is the thing that I need to fix. So I'm gonna put you here. Okay, so before we do anything, I want to take this opportunity to really fix it. Set to roam. Drop. Okay. Hold on a sec. There is a calculation somewhere that I need to figure out. Okay, recover, stagger. Not bother. It should be somewhere around here because it does calculate. Or is it not? Or is it under Raid Avatar Manager? Okay, yes, under here. Okay, so we don't want to calculate the new range at all. So that was last week. I was trying to get this running. Okay, no, we don't want to do anything here. So the range should be far enough. The original range, the problem with original range is that this guy will be a little bit too far off. Not a big deal. I think I need to rework the math a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so we play spot bots. Yeah, because this guy will stop right in front most of the time and it will not. Oh, it does. It does hit. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Now I need to double check on this guy. Make sure the HP gets down. Okay, yes. Yes, super, super long dish. Okay, so nothing happened. Hold on a sec. Hold on one sec. Boss attack. Self collider. Okay, cool. Self collider doesn't pick up. Okay. The problem right now is that the player is not receiving any damage. And we need to make sure it receives damage. Okay, so we want to do is we go to melee detection, player hit manager. Yes. Okay, so what we want to do is open up Toy Ape, and then we should set the same thing as well. Done. Save. Okay, if this is correct, the Toy Ape should get damage. Or rather, the player should get damage. And then I'm gonna test out with my own avatar as well to make sure everything is working. By right, it should be working. Dish. Nothing. Hit check. Okay, let's check about hit check. Skadoosh. Okay, so during the hit, it did not hit anything. That's not cool. Boss. Okay, I think I know why. I assigned everything, but I forgot to assign this guy. Okay, armature. There we go. Missing. Put you here. Play again. Yeah, so all these things, because I set up this. Yeah, no, I'm too deep already. Okay, this is the reason why I'm not gonna rewrite the script again. I'm too deep. I can do smaller changes, but if it's too deep of a rewrite, I should not. Boom. Yes. Oh, finally, it worked. Okay, you see it here. All right, this guy's on stun, and then skadoosh, poof. Yeah, got hit. Cha-ching. Also, I just realized something. I might need to remodel the armor. Feels like. Oh, hey, players down. Players down. I might need to remodel the arm though. Feels I need to remodel the arm. The arm looks okay. The hand looks okay. The arm, the lower arm. What I mean the shoulder. Shoulder. I need to remodel the shoulder. The arm. I think the arm is okay. Yeah. Shoulder. I think it's the shoulder. Shoulder feels a little bit out of place because if I look at the original main, yeah, the main one I can't really see it. It's like Yeah, I can't see it. So this guy is slightly off. So I need to fix this. I'm gonna fix this. Because I want to give, like, you know, the shoulder muscle and the there's no bicep, right? Okay, I'm gonna remodel this a little bit. Yeah, it just feels odd right now. Yeah, especially the shoulder at the back. Yeah, this guy's, but the original model has it though. Maybe this is not a good design. Yeah, you know what? Just cut this way. Like make it exactly like the lower arm is. Like a little bit more toyish. The reason why I put this is because I want to have like an elbow, but I think it's the design is clashing a little bit. The more I see it, the more it's like, okay, everything else looks fine, right? So to close this video, everything is working. I need to obviously do a little bit more changes for the game before I can do the season 1. So I'm afraid I need to push the season 1 schedule. Unfortunately, I don't like it, but unfortunately. Okay, so that's the main thing. And before I close, all right, before I really close, I want to show you guys something. I'm where is my okay, yes, I'm gonna use this guy, and I'm gonna show you because for season 0, this is mainly for the viewers and those who participate. They have a special version of the season 0 special drop. However, it's ready, but I don't want to, not say I don't want to showcase, but it feels too simple. So this is Daily Diamond's avatar with the yellow hat. Now I want to make it a little bit more foily, more bling, but this thing, it's a little bit, just a little bit can be better, right? That's the thing though. It's a little bit can be better. So it's like something is off somewhere. Maybe it's the letter 1. It just feels it needs a little bit more oomph to make it more premium. Doesn't really have that premium feel in a way. So I will, and this is gonna be airdrop directly to them. So not, I won't say it's not a big rush, but it is a big rush. I have a big laundry list to do. Okay, big laundry list. So without further ado, I will end the stream as of now, or rather the stream ends right now, but I will do a little bit of housekeeping, make sure I have some targets to nail down, and that's it. So that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I wish you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are. Have a nice day, my friends. Stay safe. Until then, I will see you guys same time, same place, 9 p.m. PT time, every Tuesday and Thursday. For those who are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. And now we go to the extra bits of the stream because I want to talk just a little bit of stuff, and of course doing my housekeeping. This is a special small little segment only for today because I really need to, yeah. So as for the model, as I was speaking, everything was nice, everything is nice and great, but the shoulders is kind of weird to me. So I probably have to adjust this shoulder. Yeah, the shoulder I need to change. I have a feel, no, not I have a feeling I need to change because it just feels odd. Okay, yeah, it just feels odd in general. Yeah, it just feels okay. You know what? So that's task number 1, and I'm gonna put this down on Discord, and you guys can actually read it. Oof. And overall, I think it's great. It's great. I'm happy with the progress today. Today's progress is much better in general. Okay. All right, sweet. Now, devlog 15. Oh, okay, we'll do this right after I type the stuff. So on Tuesday, At the same time, I need to clean up. Okay, this is clean up already. Modeling session, showcase Thursday. Yeah, the devlog 13 is actually technically is kind of, you know what, I just need to rewrite devlog 13 just to make it a little bit more cleaner, more descriptive. 14 is too descriptive. I just need to clean up a bit. So Tuesday, what we did is making sure assets and news built from single player game is working on MP multiplayer, which is the raid adventure. All right, so that's number one. Tuesday, that was actually the biggest thing. Note to self. This is because I ran around in circles due to script spelling mistake. Okay, it's not really a mistake in a way because I can still, you know what? You know what's a fun bit? All the writing from last week, this week, I just literally disable it. So sometimes it's sometimes for the game dev it's not really I how do I put it this way? Sometimes game dev it's not about whether you would use the script. I know for my experience, a lot of things that I want to implement build halfway, and then I just chuck it out the window because it's just not working. So after reading and other game dev and you know watching other videos about game development, it's the same thing as well. I need to write it out. The bottom line is I need to write it out. I need to test it and see if it's working or not. So that's that. Thursday is a cold day, cold stream night. All right, and of course today we got the new boss built basic mechanic is done. Yes, basic mechanic is done. So let me. So yeah, we got the base mechanic, which is character comes and hit the boss, boss will attack, boss will retaliate, stun. All right, so instead of stun, it's stagger. Now the only difference is stagger is a little bit more longer, let's say. And I want to put, actually we have a little bit time. Okay, so I'm gonna just put one small little code in the player avatar manager. We also want to put single player. We also want to put, no, default is raid mode. Yeah, I already write. Default is raid. If this is unchecked, raid mode. Okay. Because in the raid, you will never die. You will never die. That's that. The only difference is when your HP hits 0, you should get kinda knocked out for a extensive period of time. The more you get knocked out, the longer it is. Do I want to implement that? No. No, I don't. No, yeah. Yes. That's the new mechanic for the strategy that I want to put. Which I will. That's the reason why. For season 1, I really need that extra 1 more week. I really do. I really do. Okay. HP 0. Okay. If this is a single player, it will do a special one. Else, it will execute all the rest down here. Yeah. Only single player game. Oh, no. Only single player you can die. Get knocked out, not die. Get knocked out. Because when you get knocked out, you Yeah, that's for the single player. For the game, for the raid, no. For the raid, you just get KO, but you're not dead. But there is a, I'm gonna just put a quick little tease here because it's not complete yet. So when you get knocked out, hold on a sec, mechanic is done. Oh wow, that's it. That's it. This is super short. And that's why Devlog 13 is very straightforward. Yeah, just modeling session. Work in progress model showcase, decision. This is from, yeah, this is from here. This is Devlog 13. Which that's the reason why I need to put it down here. Okay. Okay. This outstanding task. All right. So as I was saying, when you get KO'd, you will have a downtime. All right. First time you get KO, shot. For every extra time you get KO'd, it stacks. Okay, so for example, maybe the first downtime is 3 seconds, the next downtime plus 3. Plus 3 seconds every time you get KO'd. Now, there is a mechanic to reduce. Alright, so even though, let's say, for example, you hit up to 9 seconds, oh, you KO'd 3 times, but if you survive long enough, it will start deducting it will start deducting the KO period. So for example, let's say you need to survive 5 minutes by not getting KO. This is just a theory, that's just a number. And if you do, you, I don't know, 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a little bit too much, right? I have a feeling. Okay, but I'm gonna use. So if for 5 minutes, if you don't get KO'd, you will deduct 2 to 3 seconds. Simple as that. And for the strategy, this is the fun bit. If you go for defense, it takes a longer time for the boss to KO you, but at the same time you deal less damage. If you go for an attack, if you go for balance is default. If you go for aggressive, you deal more damage, but you get KO faster. You deal more damage, you take more damage. So there we go. There we go. Okay. Do we have any outstanding notes over here? Task. Nope, no task needed. Outstanding. Okay, this is done. R&D for the foil, which actually I want to do a new R&D. New foil R&D, but this can only be during S1. All right, so why during S1? Because S1 I cannot do the game. This is game mechanic, game task. Okay. I won't take too long because technically the stream has ended. This is just a housekeeping segment. I already got all the necessary things up and running. I just gonna do a final rundown for this, and then we are done. We are practically done. Okay. Revision DZ phase. Boss. Stagger plus player DC. I need to double check. KO phase. Yes, we need a new KO phase. New phase. This is mainly for boss. Okay, yeah. What else do we need? I know I need a few more extra things before I get in. Okay, game task. Stagger mechanic. This is just I'm gonna call it base. Base is just yeah. And that's strategy mechanic. Okay, there we go. Beep. So this is revision 1. All right, so we're gonna go for revision 1 because there is already an existing one. So I'm just gonna write a proper one. Boop, done. That's it. That's it. I'm not gonna go too much. So with that, I'm gonna do the last play. Now, for player should not get KO. The way I write the script is that nothing will happen. All right, ooh, spawn bots. And you know what? I think the distance, yeah, the distance at the end of the day is kind of push one hit. So it takes 3 hit in order to take down the boss or the the player. Yeah, the stun, I really need a new push. Wait, why? Huh. Okay, yes, that's correct. Okay, done. It's done. It's done. Yeah, this guy is dead. Technically, this guy is dead. So if I look at my script, yeah, it says 0 HP. 0 HP, takes nothing, does nothing. So with that, that's all I have for you for today. The true end of the stream and episode. See ya next week.